Hey, hey! Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to my weekly reading, Good Advice for the Week to Come. As always, I will be reading for the coming week. As it is Sunday today, I'll be reading for tomorrow, Monday, until the next Sunday. So that's Monday, let's see, until the 17th. And I'll tilt the camera down so that you can actually see me do the draw. There we go. Here's my deck. Right. And as always, I'll be using my beautiful Pam's Vintage Tarot. If you are interested in this deck, you can find out more from my blog. And you can get a link to my blog from this video. Sorry, my deck is pre-shuffled, so I'm just shuffling for good measure. And I'll be drawing 3 cards. The first card is stop, something we need to stop doing next week. And the second card is start, something we need to start doing next week. And then the third card is continue. That's something we have started earlier, and we need to continue with it. Okay, I think we are done. I'll make my beautiful fan. There we are. Okay, 3 cards, and the first card is stop. This is 3 of Swords. Then start. Okay, this is 6 of Pentacles. And the third card is continue. Okay. Here we are. This is 3 of Wands. So that's our cards for next week. I'll lift the cards up so that you can see them better. Okay, now, this is only minor arcana here. No major arcana cards, meaning that next week is going to be not a drastic week in any way. The major themes are kind of everyday things. You know, steady, everyday life, nothing drastic going on. No life lessons as such. We are missing one suit here, though. That's Cups, which is emotion. We have action, intellect, and physical aspects of life, like physical health and money and home and things like that. Okay, so next week should be kind of business as usual. No major upheavals, emotionally, that is, even though this is an emotional card. Right, let's look at each card individually. This is a sad-looking card, but I absolutely love this card myself. I really identify strongly with this card, probably because this is possibly the most finished card in the deck. This is 3 of Swords, and as you can see, the basic meaning, well, it's right on the card. The basic meaning of this card is heartache. On the other hand, number 3 is early success, and the Swords are about thought and intellect, things happening in our heads. So despite the fact that there is a pierced heart in this card, this is not supposed to be just about emotions. This is about the way we think about emotions, heartache specifically. And this card is in stop position. Well, that is kind of self-evident, I would say. We need to, well, we have been hurt before. We have had heartaches. We have had to endure, people doing us wrong. And our heart has been broken. But this is something we need to stop. Namely, we need to stop going over these heartaches, hanging on to the lingering pain. We need to stop thinking about all those things, all those instances where people have wronged us and how they have done that, how they have wronged us. We have to let go of that. We have to pull out these swords, pull them out from our heart, and let our heart start healing. And this is imperative. We are going to be hurt again, obviously. I mean, that's part of life. So if we nurture these hurts and won't let them heal, then one day a new heartbreak will be just one too many for us. And suddenly we can't cope at all. We just, collapse. And we can't afford to do that. So, yeah, people have done wrong by us, and we have done wrong by other people. So we are not pure as new snow. Not at all. We've done, unfortunate things to other people as well. But we need to stop dwelling in that. It's in the past now. So let's look forward, concentrate on healing and moving forward. Yeah. Then, second card, Six of Pentacles. Pentacles is about everyday life, the physical aspects of our everyday life, the mundane drudgery of our life. It's cleaning your house and going shopping for groceries. And Pentacles have to do with things that make us feel secure and comfortable in our everyday life. The realm of Pentacles is where our everyday life happens. Number 6 in itself is about communication. And looking at the picture here, there is this apparently wealthy person who is giving out alms to poor people in need. Now, thinking about communication, this is something we need to start. Not only being magnanimous and a philanthropist, someone who helps others, not just being helpful and generous, but listening to others, listening to the people around us, to find out if there indeed is someone there who would benefit from our help. So this card is not about just, distributing your wealth willy-nilly to anybody you happen to meet. This card is about finding the people who truly need your help and no one else's but yours. And in order to do this, we need to concentrate on the people around us to see what they really need. And very often, the people who are in greatest need are the ones who are the last ones to ask for help. So it is up to us to find out. It is up to us to open lines of communication between ourselves and the people around us to see if there is someone there who needs our help. And we need to offer our help to them before they are in a situation where they are forced to ask for help. I mean, that's what a friend does. They help you before you even ask for help. So let's be that friend this coming week. There is someone in our lives who needs us, who needs our help. We need to find them. And then continue. Well, this is quite understandable. Thinking about the readings we've done earlier, we've got ones before. We got Ace of Wands and Two of Wands, and those have been about initiating new action, coming up with new creative ways of doing things, and then implementing them, starting doing them in in the real world, in real life. Well, this is Three of Wands. So this is a step further from that. We have already initiated these new activities, these new creations, creativity. We have already initiated that and implemented that in real life. And now, as this person in the picture, we need to continue with it. We need to keep an eye on these things we have started, these actions we have started. We need to keep an eye on them, but we need to let them mature. And it is quite possible that this coming week we will already get some results. We will already see some results from something we started this ending week. So this is a card of patience. Wands are about action, but here the action is not active, it's passive, it's waiting, being ready for things to, start happening. Okay, I'll tilt the camera up again so that you can see me better. Very nearly tilted my laptop off stand. Okay, here we are. So our cards are stop, start, and continue. This end week was very much about doing, coming up with new things to do, new ways to do things we have done before. It was very much about activity and creativity. And now we need to start looking outwards more this next week, this coming week. It is about us, specifically this is definitely about us. Also, obviously, this. So it is about us, but more importantly, I think it is time that we start looking around, looking at other people around us, and start paying attention to other things, not just ourselves. That's what this card is very clearly saying. Stop brooding over past hurts. This one is saying, be ready, wait, be patient, let things take seed and mature. Be ready. And this one is setting the tone for the whole week. Look around you. Look at the people around you. We have been kind of wrapped up in our own stuff lately. So perhaps we have neglected someone in our lives. It's time to pick up the lines of communication again and check in on our friends. Let's see what's going on there with the people in our lives. Just to see if we are needed somewhere. Okay. Good week. Week of communication, I think. Right, that was it for next week. And as always, I will be writing down this reading in my blog, and you can find it through the link in the description of this video. And if you want to follow this series, you can very easily do so. All you have to do is just enter your email address in my blog, and you will be notified whenever I post something new. Or indeed, if you prefer watching videos, there will be this small logo of mine that will appear on the lower right-hand side corner of this video by the end of the video. And if you click that, then you will be it will be easy for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And again, then you will be notified whenever I post any new videos or anything happens here. Also, this was a general reading for, I don't even know, for whom, for all of us, for perhaps for me, perhaps for one of you. But if you feel you would benefit from a more personal reading, a reading like this that was aimed directly at you, then you can find this reading in my web shop. It's Stop, Start, Continue reading, and you can place your order through there. But that was it for the coming week. Have a wonderful rest of Sunday, and have a wonderful week. Hey, hey.